What's up semua? Apa khabar? Selamat datang kembali ke Aperture Podcast. Saya Hozan Daris. Kita berjumpa lagi sekali this week dan hopefully you guys are doing well. But of course, this week kita ada satu special guest. One of our good friends dalam kita punya ping-pong punya group kan. Okay. So but before we introduce ni, of course kita introduce Zaf dulu lah. Zaf, how are you doing Zaf? Okay.
Aku okay.
Alright, June.
Aku boleh nak share something sikit lah. Last weekend
Okay. Alright. PS5 lagi?
Bukan, aku first time pergi ni Malaysian Philharmonic Orchestra.
Oh, nice.
Okay, dah lama nak pergi tapi tak pernah nak pergi, tak pernah jadi nak pergi. Tiket dia pun mahal kan.
Oh, mahal, betul.
Sebelum ni pernah lah aku pergi, tapi kat Singapore untuk Final Fantasy. This one.
Serious? Kau pernah pergi Final Fantasy ni? Oh my god. Oh my god. Mana kau dapat tiket tu weh? Aduh, tak puati betul.
Ada lupa kan, kena.
Oi, aku dah hardcore Final Fantasy fan. Guna lah.
So aku check yang dekat dia punya website MBO tu. Dia ada satu konsert untuk movie punya score team.
Oh, team. Okay.
This is the right time aku pergi lah.
Okay.
2 hours. Nak kata worth it tu, I don't think so lah. Ticket tu 200 lebih. Kan.
I've been there, tapi I pergi masa tu ada apa ni, when I went was if I'm not mistaken Puteri Gunung Ledang kan pernah pergi kak sekali. Rasa dulu ada sekali Puteri Gunung Ledang. Tapi it was like 15 years ago kot. 15 years ago. But I thought it was nice lah. Dia bila tengok orkestra punya apa ni, kata dia punya take lah sangat teruja ke tengok kalau kita dapat chance berada dalam team tu kan. Tapi tak tahu lah, depends lah. But yeah. But yeah, cool experience, nice. Okay, tanpa buang masa lagi kita nak introduce. So kita ada Billy here on the show today. How are you doing, Billy?
Hey.
Kaki kimpong kita ni.
Thanks for inviting me. And
of course,
nice to be here.
Alright, cool. So Billy, you're a big movie fan juga kan? So that's why I think when Zaf invited you, I think that's a good call lah. I think we always talk about movie kan. So why not kita just addkan some value into that lah kan. So just before we start Billy, so far what's your best favourite movie ever? Just nak tahu sikit lah.
Ever
ever ni ya ni. I dah ada, I senang bercakap Back to the Future lah, tapi
Ever. Wow. Such a curveball you throw to me.
Tiba-tiba suddenly kan. Tak tahu. Alamak, lambat sangat.
If I have to pick, I would
Titanic.
Ui, Titanic. If I'm a 30-year-old woman, maybe lah, but
Alah, I think
I quite enjoy what do you call this, from the director from
Nolan, is it?
Christopher Nolan. Is it Christopher Nolan or Martin Scorsese? It's the
Departed.
English Departed, yes. English adaptation of
Infinite Fire. Infinite Fire. Yeah, so that was amazing. Yeah, correct. I think one of my favorite juga lah.
Yeah, the very well played. Yeah.
Yes, very well played. Yeah, good choice. Okay, thank you for your sharing, Billy. Okay, so sekarang ni, of course kita nak review a movie. I think movie ni it's tengah hangat di pasaran lah sekarang ni. Kita tengah nak review satu movie yang dipunyai oleh Netflix. Dan dilakonkan oleh bintang-bintang hebat ni kan. Cerita ni kira high profile punya cerita lah. So kita nak review The Grey Man. So I know this, I think cerita ni baru release like 2 weeks ago something like that kan.
Yeah, 22nd.
2 weeks ago. Yes. So The Grey Man. So before kita nak start, I just intro sikit lah pasal this movie. So The Gray Man ni this is action thriller movie kan. Directed by, I tak kenal lah siapa director ni. Joe Russo, Anthony Russo, siapa ni?
Russo
Kenal lah?
brothers.
Kenal.
So, brother.
Kan. So I think cerita ni the Avenger punya orang besar lah yang buat cerita ni kan untuk Netflix kan. It's a Netflix production. And then pelakon dia I think memang big star lah. So kita ada Ryan Gosling of course, kita ada Chris Evans, kita ada Captain America man, Captain America in this movie kan. So and then kita ada Ana de Armas, one of my favourite juga lah. Dia ni I think since dia berlakon she was like a special appearance masa James Bond tu kan. Dia give a lot of impression. I know dia pernah banyak before that juga lah, tapi James Bond tu one of dia punya action packed thriller yang I suka lah kan. Kan. And then kita ada Jane Page ni apa ni?
Jane Page.
Jane Page.
John Page.
John Page, British actor kan, British actor. And then kita ada
Jessica Henwick tu yang penting.
Jessica Henwick. Jessica Henwick betul Jessica Henwick. Jessica Henwick betul Jessica Henwick dia jadi jelas dia the one of the villain juga lah. Well, in fact they are villain lah dia kan.
Dia villain lah.
Okay, and then cerita ni I think again dia daripada Netflix 20 as per Zaf cakap Julai 22nd dia release. So apparently ada budget lah di cerita ni Zaf. I tak faham juga tapi we can see budget lah kan. 200 million yang budget lah.
Okay, sebab dekat US dia keluar panggung dulu.
Oh, dia keluar panggung dulu despite Netflix punya production lah.
That's why ada box office collection tu.
Ada kan. So far box office collection dia okay lah, 300 plus kan. For a 200 million, I think most probably 200 million tu which is kita akan talk masa production punya review lah. Most probably dia bayar pelakon je kot ni kan. Betul tak Azhar?
Ya.
Tapi
for this movie 200 million expensive. Aku tak nampak 200 million pun.
Yes, agree. Okay, dah kita discuss dekat tu.
Okay.
Dekat apa ni? Production nanti. And then just to give an idea as well lah. So IMDb rating movie ni 6.6, a bit above average. But Rotten Tomatoes give me like 47%. Kan 47%. Metacritic pun around 50% lah. So yes, The Gray Man. So The Gray, Gray, dia bukan Grey lah. So Gray. So if we want to review this movie, okay, I think dah bagi you guys sedikit idea lah dia punya intro dia kan. So let's talk about dia punya story. Of course kita nak start dengan Zaf lah. Zaf biasalah dia paling senior, paling pakar. So Zaf, silakan Zaf. What do you think about the story and plot?
Okay. Okay, movie ni aku tengok last week. Tapi for some reason aku actually tak interested nak try to think about this movie. Aku rasa dia boring gila.
Okay, alright. You mean the story lah.
Dia punya story.
Sorry bro.
Sebab aku tengok aku rasa ada 3 sebab lah aku tengok kan. 1 Ryan Gosling, 2 Ana de Armas.
Yes, betul.
Okay. Betul. And then 3 Russo brother directs. Okay.
Oh.
So ada potential benda ni jadi something yang good lah. Sebab Ryan Gosling dia quite selective juga.
Jarang. Betul lah, I agree. Betul lah.
Join kan.
Dia nak yes.
And then this Netflix
I suspect something lah. Tapi nanti kita discuss dulu tu. Okay.
Netflix punya project, you can get Ryan Gosling. Aku this is something different. Macam Chris Evans mungkin sebab dia ada relation dengan
Russo.
Kan Winter Soldier, Endgame tu semua Avengers lah. Okay, fine lah. Ana de Armas sebab dia sekarang ni agak hot dekat Hollywood.
Hot lah.
Action movie banyak dia ambil. Next movie dia biopic untuk
Blonde. Yeah. Marilyn Monroe.
Kan? Lepas tu dia ada another action movie spin off untuk John Wick.
John Wick kan.
Ballerina tu, dia gila babi project dia.
That's why cerita James Bond tu I think dia punya turning point untuk action movie lah. I rasa lah she really performed well the movie kan. I think
Dia mungkin boleh jadi the next Charlize Theron lah. Charlize Theron dah move to action kan.
Yeah, Charlize Theron. Okay lah. Alright.
Okay. So cerita ni dia action thriller, dia aku rasa jumble up banyak idea from espionage, maybe Jason Bond punya movie, James Bond punya movie, Mission Impossible, semua dia masukkan dalam ni. So lepas tengok movie ni, aku agak question Russo Brother ni sebenarnya terror ke tak terror sebenarnya kan buat movie kan. Mungkin masa dia direct, sebab dia direct.
Zaf, kau yang tak nak terima hakikat Zaf.
No, masa untuk Winter Soldier is very good. This type of action thriller tau. Dia ada espionage punya feel dalam Winter
Itu Black
Soldier.
Swan je tu. That was Black Swan. Kalau compare tu ada di production kan. Well, tapi sama-sama selalu.
I mean that is the first feature film lah. Winter Soldier sebelum ni dia direct TV series je. And then Marvel really trust these two guy untuk handle Avengers punya franchise tu. Mungkin mungkin bagus lah buat action kan. Tapi lepas tengok cerita ni, oh my god, aku rela tengok Michael Bay punya movie lah. Kalau kau perasan.
Wow, that's a step down, bro.
Kan ada dalam Michael Bay pun ada movie Netflix Six Underground tu, yang the go all out Michael Bay action. Aku rela tengok movie tu lagi. At least movie tu dia ada
boom kan.
Michael Bay punya feel kan, tapi Michael Bay even though dia punya substance tu tak ada sangat, tapi dia punya visual tu cantik tau.
Set piece semua power kan.
Set piece dia power. This one pelik-pelik dengan drone shot dia pusing-pusing.
Oh my god. Itu I nak cakap dalam production, I rasa overuse gila babang dia guna drone shot dia.
Kita berbalik pada cerita dia. Cerita dia
balik pada cerita.
predictable lah. Kita dah tahu dah kan, dia some agent yang kononnya
he's a criminal lah. He's a criminal kan. He's a criminal, but the given opportunity to atone for his, I think his punya macam punishment untuk dia lah kan. So tapi dia kena work under special team lah kan, something like that kan. So somehow the special team ni kira in between CIA dengan secret I think police kan, police. So
dia part of the CIA lah untuk covert operation, macam black operation lah. Tapi this type of movie kan macam similar to Jason Bond jugalah kan.
Yes,
Government punya agency, and then for some the agency betray the agent and then melarikan diri, something lah. Lepas tu dia masukkanlah plot nak kena selamatkan budak pula kan.
Aduh
annoying gila kan. I mean dia nak bongkar rahsia CIA tu, bongkar lah. Kenapa nak masukkan plot budak tu pula kan? Nak bagi kononnya nak bagi
ada tense lah.
heavy sikit lah plot tu kan. The thing is dia punya relationship dengan budak tu pun tak berapa strong. Macam mana kita nak kisah pasal budak tu kan? Okay. It's weird lah. Banyak idea from other movie. Aku tak baca novel Greyman ni, so aku tak tahu berapa bagus.
Okay.
Kan? Tapi based on this movie, I don't think the novel pun this good lah.
That good lah.
Sebab novel dia pun novel baru.
You'll be surprised, bro.
It was
okay, Billy dah baca novel dia kat kau ni. Okay, tapi mana saja.
Tak, novel dia publish 2009, so it's like a new novel. So what do you guys think? Kau ada yang redeemable lah dalam movie ni?
Okay, Billy, let's talk about story plot tadi. Okay, what do you think about the story? What do you think about plot? Did you enjoy it, or did you had any issue with the story, or do you think something that we should credit? Okay, apa yang you rasa, Billy? Tell us about the story and plot.
Well, kalau tengok dari angle plot and story, I mean, of course, you akan compare dengan the typical Jason Bond series with the trilogy and John Wick juga lah kan, first Assassin and Train, Spec Ops and all this kind of roles lah kan. So like what Zaf said lah, it's very overused really, the plot. So it's quite predictable lah. You throw in this main character at the beginning, lepas tu fast forward into the future and say that go into new missions, and then you're gonna throw into this scandal, and you have to find out what's the whole story behind it. But the thing that I tak suka pasal Greyman ni, no character development lah for the character.
Okay, that one we did that one kita discuss masa karakter nanti. Tapi I think we will, kalau story anything yang you rasa macam apa Zaf tak cakap apa, you rasa nak cakap, ada something you nak credit ke, nothing lah?
It's very predictable lah, I would say. And
what about the progress of the story from one apa ni section to
it's
fast pace, is it? Okay, you feel it
for my liking lah, because it shifts. I mean, it's jam-packed with action. From one scene to another, it's like the transition is too fast. And so your brain macam tak sempat lah you nak process this scene dengan these few characters. You already have to shift to the next scene. So so I think the Russo brothers
ada one scene yang dekat rumah that old lady, kononnya IT expert ke apa, dia selalu, I thought that was
Margaret.
Margaret. So dia somehow that place got explode, kena attack dengan the so called yang panggil apa, special ops team yang kononnya nak dia special ops lawan special ops lah, something like that, special ops lah kan. Sebab yang team apa, what's the name, the Sigma, is it, what was the name for the yang dia bagi pada rank Sierra, right? Sierra. So ada special op ni nak kena destroy di Sierra punya ni unit lah kan. So sekarang ni unit last dia lah yang Ryan Gosling lah kan. So bila that scene tu, tak macam what, dengan, and then somehow the police area, I mean the country punya police tu got involved. It sounds really silly lah, macam kan, macam you're talking about police yang macam
the whole town macam tu je, macam
macam what? Macam tak make sense langsung dia buat dia. I mean, you're talking about special ops with team kan, yang sepatutnya bullets tu are gonna be very, they've been trained super well kan, and tapi padahal the hero ni dia kena gari dekat situ, belakang tu batu je. Bukan main susah.
Itu lama gila. Susah sangat kau nak tembak mamat tu, open air je kan.
And then banyak tau, bukan sikit, banyak polis, banyak dengan polis lah, dengan that special op lah. I mean, you're talking about 50 ada dekat situ, easily 50, and you cannot shoot that guy yang kena gari. That's just rubbish, man, I tell you kan. Macam
that's the line from Chris Evans lah, like how hard is it to shoot a man.
Yes, exactly kan. And then that part I thought macam, I think just macam Zaf dengan you cakap tadi, I think most of your point betul. I think the story makes almost no sense lah, in a way that they nak try to deliver as a macam espionage movie kan. Mula-mula intro tu, the intro was good. I thought the intro was nice bila dia introduce this guy ni, dia ada Ryan Gosling ni, dia ada some criminal background. So police tu, okay, I'm giving you all this chance opportunity kan, you work with me kan, kita akan lessonkan yang punya hukuman ke that. Okay lah, pretty standard but still okay. But bila dia dah start masuk dia punya kan dekat pub, dekat what was the club kan, dekat club tu
first mission tu lah.
Yang first mission tu kan, itu pun macam dia tak explain betul-betul. Suddenly dia dah jadi rupa-rupanya dia nak kena attack dia punya kononnya partner dia dalam group Sierra tu lah kan. And then dia, I mean, ada some communication, and then you boleh nampak dia nak cuba ada konflik dalam CIA tu, ada konflik jugalah kan, konflik between the head of the CIA punya tu dengan yang leading the special Sierra group ni lah. What's the pelakon terkenal tu, apa nama dia? I forgot nama dia tu kan, the old man tu lah kan.
Okay,
old man tu,
Billy Bob.
Billy Bob tu kan.
Billy
So dekat situ dia nak create conflict. I mean that's pretty standard typical punya ni lah kan. Jason Bourne punya semua kan. Tapi you cannot, tak boleh nak singkirkan Jason Bourne lah. Bila you tengok dia automatically I akan compare dengan Jason Bourne. And the way that Jason Bourne deliver this movie tunjukkan dia betul-betul special ops team. On the other hand, kalau you perasan both lah daripada segi Ryan Gosling punya side dengan apa ni, dengan the CIA punya side, macam tak nampak macam betul-betul special ops punya team lah. You can feel kan, bukan bullets like everywhere, bombs like everywhere, but and so macam I think daripada story tu dia I think just nak milk je lah. Dia nak milk the character lah. Dia nak milk those pelakon-pelakon kan.
I think they just focus on spectacle lah, bombastic punya action.
Which is not
Michael
tak
Bay.
adalah. Macam cakap lah, kalau compare dengan Michael Bay, I think Michael Bay punya set piece way better lah kan.
Yeah.
And then
not that impressive sangat pun kat sini.
That just now you ada raise a point kan. You cakap you macam question Russo brothers ni. I memang always this ni bukanlah kata I pandang rendah Russo brother ni, tapi dia jarang deliver lah cerita-cerita. Dia punya deliverable more to marketability dia lah kan. Bila dia buat cerita Avenger, of course lah dia, I don't think dia perlu think banyak dalam konteks tu kan. Dia just masuk daripada komik punya story sikit-sikit dan jadi dia boleh deliver lah. Untuk dia nak come up with like a basic punya storyline like this, and to be honest ni shouldn't be that hard lah kan. Shouldn't be that hard. Macam ada banyak orang nak buat kan. Kan bukan lah kan. So tapi dia still fumble at a lot of, macam Zaf cakap tadi, yang anak tu dah lah dia anak saudara kepada yang head CIA tu, macam dah tunjuk satu relationship yang jauh dah kan, betul kan. Kalau dia anak pada that guy mungkin I boleh faham sikit lah, tapi anak saudara, and then anak saudara tu macam ada some sakit yang tak tahu kenapa dia nak masukkan, macam sakit tu macam tak penting pun kan. Bukan dia ada apa,
dia nak bagi heavy that moment. Okay, that's a very strong motivation kenapa dia kena selamatkan budak tu.
And then macam kau cakap relationship dia between Ryan Gosling punya karakter dengan macam tak nampak pun dia macam perempuan tu budak, dan the kid was like macam
the kid pun annoying dia kan.
Annoying dia macam dia bila cakap dekat Ryan, cakap you nanti something jadi kat you. Come on lah, you dah tahu Ryan Gosling ni special unit punya guy kan. I mean you dah tahu you punya pakcik ni special op, you should know dia punya capabilities kan. You jangan tanyalah benda macam tu. You jangan rasa macam you kan, bila dia create those kind of plot kan, rasa macam why nak buat like that. And then of course lah ada some plot. Ana Dimas ni I suka plot dia, cuma dia still I think
dalam ni dia underutilized lah.
Underutilized kan. Dia I thought dia akan be macam like a sparring partner dengan Ryan Gosling a lot of time, tapi sikit je scene dia kan, and then I think
set piece dia last punya scene tu je.
Set piece last scene tu kan.
Yang lain sebelum tu dia more or less like a getaway car punya driver je lah.
Getaway car chase macam tu kan. And then dia punya plot dekat final plot tu dekat sokong macam castle tu come on, dia nak buat Skyfall lah tu, I rasa. Itu dia nak buat Skyfall. Dia nak go kan perasan tak? Tapi at least Skyfall tu you have some surprises lah. Ini macam tak ada surprise. Dia go head on je, masuk pun macam tu je kan. I mean daripada segi plot tu I was really disappointed lah. And mungkin macam Zaf cakap juga tadi, when we saw Ryan Gosling, I mean kita ada some expectation sikit lah. Dia punya selection of movie kan. I'm not a big fan of him lah. I suka dia punya cerita, tapi I pun faham juga macam Zaf cakap, dia macam nampak macam very selective kan. Dia macam very selective dengan dia ambil Blade Runner tu pun, because Blade Runner is a very strong punya apa ni kan, strong punya franchise yang Harrison Ford pernah bawa dulu kan. So dia bila ambil tu macam it's a but dalam cerita ni bila they put those kind of characters, and then you rasa macam what, kan macam memang, which is kita nak discuss dekat production, budget tu macam memang dia bayar pelakon je lah ni I rasa. And then itu je lah, dia tak buat kerja sangat pun. I don't know maybe the co-writer yang buat kerja. Russo ni dia duk lepak je ni, nampak macam tu lah. So that's what I feel lah about the story and plot. From I think kalau ada yang best the first 10 minutes of the intro je, dia dah build up ni tu, which is pun not lah anything special pun, but start daripada intro tu going down and down sampai ending. In fact which is kita akan discuss, kita akan termasuk kepada karakter yang sekarang ni kan, which is we are going to be talking about the characters and the casting of this. Okay, tadi kita start dengan Zaf, kan tak dengan Billy pula. So Billy, what do you think about the cast? But tadi you dah cakap, I potong sikit kan. What do you think about the cast and the characters? So let's start with the cast lah. Are you happy with the cast?
I would.
I know you miss Chris kan. You miss Chris kan? Because he's not anymore dalam
No,
Marvel.
if you want to start with Chris, my critique with Chris is dulu dia pernah act dalam movie ni apa nama about bank heist one. What's the name?
Bank heist.
Oh dia bukan bank heist.
He acted as a macam hacker lah. I lupa dah nama movie tu. Dia dengan a few other big actors lah.
Okay, cool.
So in that movie he was quite good lah dalam karakter dia. Dia main karakter tu as a hacker, as a bit nerd, but then badan dia buff lah. So dalam movie ni dia macam lain sikit dia punya karakter. So dia macam a bit psycho lah kan. And I think he played it quite well lah in terms of character profile. But one other critique I have on him is I noticed his leg macam chicken feet you. Dia punya kaki tu kurus gila. Macam tak
no leg day lah. Missing out leg days lah. Okay.
But I mean I guess dia punya character portrayal quite spot on lah. It's a bit psychotic lah. And I think plays well into the story, but a bit lacking in terms of character background. But if I move on to comparing him to Ryan Gosling character, Ryan tu dia his character you can see at the beginning dia dekat jail. He sounds very macam Joker lah. Like dia crack jokes and then dia macam still happy going lah, happy go lucky lah. Macam tu
tak dia karakter dia
lah. But
karakter dia cool before dia jadi agent lagi.
Dia macam terus. So I was expecting that same character profile throughout the movie, but it became very muted. Dia macam tak ada perasaan, tak ada feeling langsung. Dia macam totally cold hearted lah, macam assassin lah basically, right? That's the whole premise of the movie kan. So that's the thing yang I tak suka lah. Dia terus tukar macam tu. Dia tak at least cerita how the training went, siapa yang train dia, how his mind changed from back in prison until he joined the Sierra program lah. So that missing part was what I was very unhappy with lah dengan movie ni. But Ryan Gosling being Ryan Gosling, I think he carried the movie lah. So yeah.
Okay, alright, cool. Okay, what about some other characters? Anna, just in case if you're a big fan of her.
Anna,
of course she's underutilized. I agree. Yep.
Yeah, I share the same sentiment with both of you lah. She's a very good character in other movies. For example, if you compare to the No Time to Die, she plays a side character, but she plays it very well.
Very quick.
She's
special brains kan. She definitely steals the show. Yeah.
She plays a very good amateur. But in movies, like at some parts of the scene, I think at the Croatia or Czech Republic punya scene where she's going to save Six. Masa tu I can feel acting macam kayu sikit. It's like scripted lah. Like you can see it's like she'll definitely say this line. So macam macam could have been better lah, but it feels macam tak smooth langsung lah. So it's like not her best work lah, I would say. And but Billy Bob, I would say quite good lah. Billy Bob is like very senior in the Hollywood industry already. So when he appears on
Billy
the
Bob,
screen,
I think macam I think macam the pretty template main character, and dia dah biasa deliver lah. So he knows how to do it. I think dia I think in a way this is something not new for him. I believe he's been doing this kind of character a lot dah kan. So he has been doing this kind of character. So I think boleh nampak lah ada some presence sikit lah untuk dia. Betul, I agree lah. Yeah. Okay, what about John Page? I think because dia antara one of the main I think banyak screen time lah John Page ni, because dia so called the villain. What do you think about that guy, Billy? Dia dengan Jessica both lah. Jessica dengan dia, I think
Jessica still in between the good and bad kan throughout the movie until towards the end dia macam
plot twist lah kononnya kan. Plot twist lah kan.
But the other guy one, I think he made it very well in terms of he acted in a way that it makes all the audience hate him, like Joffrey in Game of Thrones, right?
Okay.
So he has that aura for that character lah. He has that aura.
Betrayal lah.
It's like, I want to get things done, right? My way, things done. And no other way. And he keeps talking about the Sierra program. It's like archaic program, like old style already. So we should move to the more by the result punya approach lah. So yeah, I think he plays it well lah, to the point that a villain should be that way lah, right? It makes you feel like, I suka langsung lah, benci gila. Aku macam nak cekik dia langsung lah, but
Okay.
For the plot, dia selamat.
Okay, alright. Panjang sikit dengan pasal karakter ni, because we have bunch of, macam cakap lah, ada cerita ni dia punya line up agak big lah kan. Not like so that's why kita spend a bit time on character. So Zaf, what do you think about the characters? What about you? What do you think about the cast? Because this is macam cakap lah, big cast ni. Adakah kau rasa cast dia okay? Then of course the character development semua lah. Okay, let's talk about that.
Okay, kalau based on pelakon, semua pelakon aku suka. Tapi kalau based on karakter ni, I don't think aku suka any one of them lah. I mean, yeah. Macam Ryan Gosling. Yeah. Ryan Gosling, aku rasa macam dia tak nak je berlakon dalam ni kan. Dia macam boring je.
Kayu kan?
Macam okay, this is not Ryan Gosling yang aku tahu. Okay. So aku rasa dia just ambil check je lah untuk ni.
Yeah, I agree lah. Dia ambil check lah.
By the way, you all know that Ryan Gosling akan act dalam, is acting dalam Barbie punya movie. Barbie.
Really?
Ken kan. Dia jadi Ken.
Jadi Ken lah. Logik lah. He's, I mean, make sense lah. He has that Ken punya feature lah. But I just before Zaf nak masuk sikit, I rasa ada tak possibility dia join MCU? I rasa ni one of the reason dia ambil this movie is he nak join MCU ni.
tak tahu, tak ada dengar rumour sebab sekarang
Gambit dia apa?
MCU dia fokus on young generation punya superhero.
Itulah betul juga kan.
Budak-budak
juga kan. Okay, sorry Zaf. Continue back.
So dalam ni Ryan Gosling dia action sequence
jujur
hand to hand
jujur
combat
lah,
tu nampak macam okay lah dia punya action kan, tapi as a character aku rasa aku macam tak nak tahu pun cerita pasal dia. So for me there's something wrong lah. And from the start sampai habis tu aku tak rasa ada apa-apa perubahan pun dalam dia punya karakter. And they just learn something new tentang the CIA tu menggunakan Sierra punya agent ni untuk do their dirty punya work kan. But
which is supposedly normal lah.
Kenapa
kan? Kenapa nak marah kan? You are a criminal. You are a criminal lah. You dah bagi nak ni. Apa you nak macam nak melawan pula kan? Cakap dengar lah kan.
So the motivation tu tak berapa strong. Aku rasa sebab tu dia masukkan budak tu. So ada satu lagi motivation dia untuk
humanize. Dia nak try to humanize the movie lah. Macam ada
mungkin jugalah. Dia nak create backstory untuk dia punya relationship tu dia masukkan flashback je. Okay, cukup.
Itu macam tadi kita tak cerita kat story tadi, itu macam what the kan.
Flashback tu sikit je. Okay. Kau jadi babysitter. It's not like macam cerita Man on Fire kan, kau memang driver tu.
Driver kan.
Okay, that one is good lah kan. This one kau jadi babysitter satu hari, tiba-tiba kau attach dengan this girl. Come on. Doesn't make any sense.
Tak ada chemistry lah dengan budak tu.
Sebab they tak give reason to they don't give the reason for the chemistry to happen. They I mean, you understand kan? They don't give the reason. We faham dia nak build up that chemistry, tapi should give some solid reason lah. Ini tak, you babysitter mungkin seminggu paling tinggi pun. Kan?
tak cukup lah. Kalau korang tengok The Nice Guy, dia dengan Russell Crowe. Dalam cerita tu Ryan Gosling ada anak perempuan juga. But the movie is much more good lah between the relationship dengan budak ni.
Okay, alright.
Chris Evans, dia become some caricature punya villain lah, macam kartun lah dalam ni kan.
Memang kartun pun.
So aku tak rasa macam really threatened dengan dia punya karakter tu.
Exactly.
Kan macam okay, kau jadi macam super villain, tapi
we were given the idea yang dia ni supposed to be psycho maniac kan. Tapi tak rasa psycho maniac
macam Austin Power villain je kan tu, just being funny kan.
Dengan baju dia.
Dia punya dress up dia,
outfit dia.
Lepas tu dia the script is not helping juga kan, dia bawa lawak-lawak sikit-sikit. Apa ni kan, doesn't make sense kat situ lah. Sebab aku baru tengok, kalau korang ada Amazon yang the apa lah, yang Chris Pratt punya series baru tu, The Terminalist. That one best action. Tapi tapi the series lah.
Okay.
So dia ada main villain yang lebih kurang juga macam dalam ni. Chris Evans ni, tapi dia much more, kau nampak dia villain lah kan, dia corporate punya people. But at the same time dia memang ada history as a mercenary. Okay, nampak lah macam ni ada bawa lawak apa ni kan. Lepas tu dia punya boss fight last kali tu ayam gila. Ayam gila last kali tu. Tak berbaloi kalau orang tunggu nak tengok dia lawan Ryan Gosling last kali tu. Tak berbaloi langsung.
Betul agree.
Anti-climatic lah.
Anak Amas macam cakap dia tak fully utilize kat sini kan. Aku rasa watak dia tu tak ada pun tak apa sebenarnya. Dia just tolong-tolong sikit je. Okay, tu nothing much nak cakap. Tapi yang villain CIA 2 orang tu, aku don't understand kenapa nak kena ada 2 orang. Kenapa nak kena ada Jessica Henwick dengan John Page tu. Kenapa nak ada 2 orang?
Plot twist tu, dia because the plot twist tu je. Dia the reason tu dekat plot twist tu je aku rasa. Dia nak buat plot twist yang last sekali kononnya Jessica ni dia nak control that John Page lah kononnya. I rasa tu je. Tak ada tempat lain. Macam cakap
sebab bos jahat kan? So why do you need to? It doesn't make sense in term of writing now. Why do you need to? It doesn't move the plot sangat. Aku tak tahu kenapa maybe Jessica ni tak ada job ke apa, dia just bagi kat situ. Seriously, in term of movie making decision, aku don't understand why kenapa nak ada 2 orang kat situ. It's not like Jessica ni last kali dia twist, dia
baik
tolong
ke, dia jadi baik
macam
ke kan.
Watak agent India tu, itu pun aku tak puas hati. Tiba-tiba kau jadi baik. Itu gila.
Tahu tak dia special, dia sebenarnya menantu pada Rajinikan.
Ya.
Betul lah, dia pelakon Danush. Dia kira kat India, which is under production dia sembang sikit lah, tapi dia antara big star India sekarang ni.
Okay.
So dia special appearance tu kira macam agak tiba-tiba dia, tapi dia go back to apa kau cakap tadi tau. Apa pasal tiba-tiba dia jadi macam moral, ada moral value pula.
Dia lah nasib lah, bagi dia jahat terus dia mati. Okay lah kan, macam cerita John Wick kan, yang dari Indonesia punya pelakon tu kan.
Aduh.
Betul.
ini tiba-tiba jadi baik
jadi
sebab
baik pula.
aku kena bunuh budak perempuan. Kau bunuh beratus polis sebelum tu. Just few hours
yang ada anak, ada kan.
Dekat hospital lah tu kau bunuh
hospital.
agak-agak kau terasa sebab budak tu yang kau tak tahu siapa pun. Kau just dengar je.
Aduh, yang merepek.
So that's why semua karakter aku tak ada attachment langsung. Billy Bob Thornton dia become Billy Bob Thornton lah. Aku rasa banyak filem dia sekarang ni semua macam ni dia berlakon.
Macam tu lah.
Pretty much.
Okay, good. Okay, I think I agree with Zaf more than Billy this time because I rasa I suka karakter cast tu. Cast tu is a big cast. You have Ryan Gosling. Itu sepatutnya memang easy punya attraction dia. Orang tengok Ryan Gosling, orang nak tengok kan. And then of course lah Chris kan, dia dah lepas dia sepatutnya technically dia dah habis Captain America je lah kan. Dia dah tamat Captain America dia. So this is yang cerita yang dia ada Russo yang bukan sebagai MCU lah kan. So kita ada expectation sikit kat Chris kan. And then technically dia play villain role lah dalam ni kan, which is jarang dia bawa villain role lah. Dia ni one of the few villain role yang dia bawa kan. So kita nak tengok this is good kan. And then of course lah Anna, of course lah kita semua suka Anna kan. And then kita ada Billy Bob. Villain ni I think kalau compare between John Pay ni dengan apa ni Jessica, I think Jessica for me lagi popular sikit lah. Tapi okay, I mean kan Game of Thrones, so whatever kan. So anyway, kita sukalah dia punya cast tu. Tapi for me lah, all of the cast ni I cakap ni
semua tak
from Ryan Gosling tu, dia pilih cerita ni dah pelik dah pelik dia pilih cerita ni, tapi dia buat cerita macam dia tak nak buat cerita ni, macam kayu gila lakonan dia punya. Sekali lagi I had no choice to compare dengan Matt Damon punya karakter dalam sebagai seorang super assassin tu. You boleh nampak Matt Damon punya apa ni, dia memang that feeling of dia ni sebagai assassin tu boleh you can see the presence kan. Tapi from right, I tak nampak dia assassin. I tak boleh rasa dia assassin. I rasa macam dia just some stranger guy yang try to become a hero macam tu. I rasa dia punya cara dia bawa that character tau. Macam apa benda ni, macam tak rasa dia macam assassin punya level lah, something like that kan. Of course lah dia ada some move set dia buat sini sikit kan. Tapi still tak cukup kuat nak cakap dia ni assassin. Cara pemakaian dia pun macam tak rasa dia assassin. Lepas tu cara dia alert dengan keadaan sekitar, cara dia bergerak, tak rasa dia assassin. I cannot feel that he is an assassin. Itu satu. Tapi I think one of the biggest punya ni ialah Chris lah. Chris, I was really disappointed dengan dia punya ni lah. Of course lah dia jadi villain ni tak selalu, tapi dia, I think the movie try to give you an expression that this villain ni so called psycho lah. Dia memang psycho gila babai ni, macam to some saya rasa macam Joker sikit lah kan. Joker main psycho lah kan, main Joker Batman psycho. Tapi bila tengok tak adalah psycho sangat. I mean just a normal villain je kan. Normal villain tak ada rasa. Sebab karakter Jessica ni dia macam present yang jangan ambil this guy ni, tak boleh ni, this one ni psycho. Tapi tengok macam tak adalah psycho sangat, biasa je just kan. And then cara dia bagi command pun macam tak rasa macam dia lead, macam Zaf cakap lah, dia macam comical punya kan. Macam comical punya karakter kan. Kan. Lepas tu dia pakai baju okay lah, dia nak deliver that karakter macam old school military punya, dia mungkin zaman Nazi punya kan, zaman Nazi punya askar punya style, something like that. I faham lah mungkin dia nak buat, tapi still tak convincing enough lah kan. Mungkin dia nak gunakan baju tu nak tunjukkan dia psycho lah. I rasa macam tu lah. Dia punya cara kot. Dia tunjuk karakter tu, dia tunjuk dia punya pakaian dia lah. Pakai baju colour-colour sikit dengan seluar macam tu. Macam bila cakap kaki dia macam funny sikit kan. Kan. Tapi I rasa macam oh my god, dia was so bad lah dalam cerita ni. Especially bila dia ada scene yang sepatutnya dia kena betul-betul shine. Ada couple of scene yang sepatutnya dia boleh shine kan, tapi dia instead of dia become the villain, dia macam cakap lah, hey come on, it's just a guy kan, takkan you tak boleh tembak kan, something like that kan. And then macam you psycho villain, you not depend on other people, you macam akan buat kerja sendiri, macam dia tak buat dalam cerita ni kan. Dia macam bagi arahan je. And then final scene lah, the so called sebenarnya kan confrontation, macam dah lah dia itu mungkin bukan salah dia lah, bukan salah Chris lah. Dia sebab plot tu yang nak tunjukkan dia sebenarnya tak hebat mana pun kan, which is it's not good pun kan, bukan not a good villain pun kan. In terms of dia punya physical action kan, which is what the kan. So yeah, I think dia one of my biggest disappointment dalam cerita ni lah. And then aside from that, okay, Anna, as per you guys said lah, underutilized, and then mungkin to some extent tak perlu ada pun dalam cerita ni kan, dia punya karakter dengan plot tu macam not necessary pun. And then the two CIA tu dia contradicting dengan plot tu, very contradictive dengan plot tu. Sekejap dia macam nak tunjukkan ada some CIA punya bad buat benda yang salah kan, yang kononnya ada dalam that thumb drive ke whatever. Tapi macam I mean, you expect CIA lah, CIA being CIA kan, bukanlah CIA ni macam angel kan, they do this kind of stuff kan. And then cara dia nak tunjukkan Jessica punya rebellious dengan dia punya boss tu macam why kan, I mean, kan macam you under dia punya jurisdiction, dengar je lah apa cakap dia kan tak adalah dia macam nak kan beta sangat sebenarnya. That one point tak best sangat dengan karakter tu. And then macam seperti Zaf cakap, Danush tu tiba-tiba jadi baik, apa benda tu kan. No lah, I mean Zaf, kalau benda-benda macam ni, adakah dia lebih pada plot atau karakter pelakon tu yang dia beri peluang untuk independently create that kind of characteristic? What do you guys think?
I don't know, maybe ada dalam kontrak ke kan?
Dia kena buat macam tu lah.
nak portray dia jahat all the way. We don't know kan. And maybe
just for sekarang nak tunjuk kan, India ni baik lah. Nak tunjuk India ni baik lah kan.
Ada woke culture sikit dekat Hollywood kan. So non-white people mesti kena baik. Okay, we don't know lah. That's speculation lah.
Yeah, makes sense.
But it doesn't make tiba-tiba dia turn macam tu.
Yeah, I agree dengan apa Billy cakap. Maybe because this is Netflix lah. So Netflix are always going to play safe about this kind of stuff lah. They're going to be very, very safe lah kan. So mungkin logik lah, that's the reason lah. Tiba-tiba dia nak tukar that plot out of nowhere, suddenly dia jadi baik. And I mean, you see that kid and then you tak kenal pun that kid, and then you macam Zaf cakap, you bunuh ke orang ke hospital ke, ramai yang anak-anak dia orang ada, isteri dia ada, you tak ada perasaan. Tiba-tiba dalam ni you tengok tu budak kena macam macam tak make sense lah. Of course lah, I think kalau dalam banyak-banyak set piece, dia punya set piece antara yang best lah. Dia buat lawan dengan dua orang kan, because dia seorang lawan dengan Anna dengan Ryan Gosling was nice lah, compare to dengan apa ni, dengan Captain America kan. Tembak-tembak je banyak kan. Tapi so I think kalau daripada segi story dengan karakter tadi, I lagi disappointed dengan karakter lah. Karakter was like macam semua macam tak nak berlakon lah, semua just paycheck je lah. And of course lah Netflix punya ni you kan but to be honest, recently you guys dengar kan Netflix dia punya subscriber going downhill kan. Tengah teruk. This is the reason lah, you bagi this kind of quality, you getting what you so lah kan.
That's why people left the service.
People exactly kan. So I mean, when you are talking about this kind of punya quality, people akan question lah. I mean, we're not saying that people pandai sekarang ni, tapi people lah are given more opportunities to select kan, sekarang ni kan.
Sebab sekarang streaming punya platform banyak gila. Content sekarang 24 hours ada.
Everywhere, betul lah.
YouTubers pun create very good content. So people selective sekarang ni. And then star powers no longer boleh help you lah.
Split. Betul agree. Kalau kau ingat Zaf, yang dulu siapa Thor berlakon tu, there was one Netflix juga, ada Netflix yang ada macam ni dekat lah, which is India, which is tadi nak cakap kan. Okay,
India.
Okay, so kita masuk dalam production terus kita masuk, dah tak ada pun nak cakap okay, right, let's talk about production lah. Okay, tadi kita sekarang go back to Zaf sama. Okay, so what do you think about the production?
Jap, yang Thor tu Extraction.
Extraction ya, exactly kan.
And aku tak
Netflix
suka
production
cerita tu.
Aku tak suka kat betul.
Okay. Production, kita sentuh dia punya budget 200 juta. Kau bayangkan budget 200 juta sama budget dengan Avengers. Kan? Tapi kau dapat macam ni, it doesn't
Drone
make sense
tu
lah.
mahal.
Kan?
Drone tu mahal.
So aku rasa 3 orang tu dah mahal gila. Kan Ryan,
Betul.
Gosling, Chris Evans, Ana dia mas. Aku rasa dah
Ana
habis
tu mahal.
berapa juta
Betul.
gitu.
Betul lah.
Yang lain semua either CGI ataupun tempat
Drone.
yang tak menarik. Kan? Tapi kalau kau tengok location dia tak menarik mana pun.
Betul lah. Betul.
It's not like dia pergi some exotic area ke apa. Aku rasa this is typical Netflix punya production.
Cerita apa yang kita yang cerita rock tu? Cerita
Red
The Rock
Carpet
dengan
is the same.
Yeah, same.
Budget
Same.
tinggi gila. Quality agak sucks.
Tunjuk sedikit drone bergerak. To be honest, I rasa dia macam ni lah Zaf. Just cut je sikit. Dia pakai benda yang sama. Dia rekod sekali je benda tu. Tunjuk kat negara ni tu kan. Pakai template tu.
Landscape establishment shot kan. Sama je.
Sama.
Tukar colour.
Green screen je semua.
Sebab aku dah
sama.
banyak tengok cerita action Netflix macam ni tau. Dia punya quality
Macam
tu.
ni style
Then
format dia kan.
Dia fokus dekat more colourful. Kalau kau tengok cerita Kate sama Agent juga colourful.
Agent
tu
lah.
dekat Japan kan. Tapi
Yes,
punya
yes,
writing is so bad.
Oh,
Cerita
yes.
milkshake, vanilla milkshake tu pun sama juga kan. Colourful ala-ala Zack Snyder sikit, slow motion sana sini, tapi the writing bad juga. Always like that kalau action movie Netflix ni produce.
Netflix kan.
Aku tak faham kenapa. So, samalah cerita ni Greyman.
Template lah bro.
Itu yang aku sentuh 6 Underground tu. Okay, writing dia memang not so good pun, tapi sebab action dia memang bombastic gila babi. Tapi set piece dia menarik. Aku boleh tengok lagi sekali benda tu. And even though Ryan Reynolds dalam tu agak annoying. Dia punya car chase scene, dia punya mission dia bila nak infiltrate bangunan tu is very interesting. And dalam ni no, this one aku tak rasa perlu pun drone shot tu. Kan? Sekarang scene dalam bilik je, tiba-tiba drone masuk pusing.
Drone shot. Betul lah, betul.
Nak tunjuk apa ni? Aku pelik betul.
Overuse. Itu one of the biggest comment of production. I think overuse drone shot tu. Banyak gila dia buat. Macam sampai dia macam annoying kan tengok kan. Okay, cool. Okay, anything else you nak comment about the production?
No, nothing much lah. Aku
Heavy CGI.
heavy.
Okay, alright. Okay. Billy, let's see your technical part lah. Okay, what do you think about the production?
Well, kalau
how did you know about the movie? Just first of all, how did you know about the movie?
How do I know about the movie? From ads lah. Iklan dekat
trailers kan? Dekat YouTube trailers kan?
YouTube, Twitch, tu semua lah. So,
okay, cool.
masa I tengok trailer macam okay lah, menarik perhatian lah. Tengok macam menarik. So, just tengok lah, I can tengok lah. Lepas tu, both of you cakap pasal Greyman. Macam okay lah, since I dah shortlist nak tengok, just layan je lah. So, masa layan macam fighting scene tu semua okay lah, koreografi tu boleh tahan lah. But when it comes to that, remember the train punya scene dekat dekat punya city tu.
Prague, yes.
A bit over the top lah, but you can see it's like the CGI is for 200 million budget lah, macam
murah kan?
Better lah.
I feel
kau dapat Infinity War kot dengan 200 million.
Betul.
You could have Thanos punya army pun dah datang dah 200 million. But yang ni macam tak cukup lah, macam university punya project lah. Assignment.
But songlap.
But I agree with both of you lah. The drone shots all macam heavily used lah. Especially dekat castle tu, dekat hospital.
Oh my god, rasa kejap dia buat. I mean, what the heck kan? Yeah. For me pula, I rasa do you have anything else, Billy? You want to add?
The lack of soundtrack lah. The movie macam too fast paced.
Okay, right. Okay, good. You don't really notice. Agree. Betul. There's not really you cannot remember anything.
Except for the budak atau Margaret tu pasang lagu lah. That's it. That's pretty much it. I can
betul.
remember. The rest is
Betul,
like
I agree.
apa.
I agree. You're right. Tak ada yang very memorable punya kan.
Yeah, that's why it's
I
like
can give you impact.
it doesn't audio wise like it doesn't capture your attention lah. So
Agree. Okay, cool. For me pula, I rasa macam cakap lah, I rasa production dia is template Netflix bro. So I've seen this too many times I guess kan. It happened before this, and then even when they started doing this pun dah jadi macam tak best sangat pun kan. And then they keep on using this format template sama ni macam what the kan. It got a bit annoying. And then that's one thing. Camera pun nothing special. I don't see any really yang kata really memorable, really apa ni, yang you can pinpoint saying that this is a good shot. Tak nampak banyak lah kan, memang tak ada.
Money shot tak ada.
Tak ada. Set piece dia adalah sikit, tapi still untuk 200 million tu I rasa macam underutilized lah. I would expect more lah. Kalau ada macam cakap lah, yang Danush tu was okay because dia ada sparring tu dalam macam lab punya tempat dia kan, macam lab punya tempat tu, so dia ada macam kan. Tapi aside from that dah dia very short gitu. Dekat castle tu you expect something more macam Skyfall style, tapi I think they just do some gunshot dan dah habis, tak ada kan. Tak ada betul-betul cuba nak utilize that size of that castle kan. Tak nampak sangat lah kan. Dia fokus on one room dengan satu bridge area. Tak ada. Castle tu besar.
Mana dia Amas boleh
dia tak guna
keliling castle.
Keliling kan.
3 checkpoint bro, 3 checkpoint.
Dengan bawa all the weapon,
bazooka,
ammo kan, weapon semua kan. Macam okay, alright then.
Macam Rambo.
I think Netflix dengan India they are having some relationship lah. I don't know what lah, but I think you can see dia ada banyak production yang involve India kan. Maybe macam Billy cakap lah, graphic designer semua datang daripada India, so murah lah dapat best deal dekat sana kan. I'm just guessing kan, I don't know kan. Yelah, then adalah that relationship macam tadi Extraction tu kan. Extraction tu, tapi at least Extraction tu walaupun dia cerita dia memang macam mengarut, tapi I rasa some of dia punya choreograph tu nampak India tu buat macam okay lah, not bad kan. You talking about
dia ada satu scene yang gila babi non-stop
jambatan tu. Jambatan tu kan.
Turun sampai bawah.
Okay, ada rumah tu okay aku ingat. Betul I ingat. Yang betul boleh rasa sikit kan. Betul lah. Then I think yalah, sound macam Billy cakap, nothing really memorable. In fact I rasa sound effect dia macam tak kena banyak lah. Rasa macam fight scene tu macam tak rasa macam fight scene pun rasa. Anything else? Marketing dia agak besar I rasa. I tak tahu lah you guys, but I tengok dia macam keluar kat iklan YouTube, keluar dekat compare to yang sebelum-sebelum ni, I tak rasa ni mungkin agak, tapi I rasa because dia punya cast lah. I think the marketing value dia tu cast tu kan. Cast kan. Because kita tengok Ryan Gosling, kita macam this is interesting kan. But yeah, nothing really. It's I would say this is the typical reason of why Netflix is really going downhill nowadays lah. I think they need to improve on this. They need to start to be more critical about the story. It shouldn't be like in fact Michael Bay punya cerita pun I think would be, I can say generally better than walaupun Michael Bay kira kalau about story ni Michael Bay kira paling simple, tak nak kompleks kan. Dia memang kan
better kau tengok Ambulance lah.
Ambulance kan. Ambulance ni. Betul nak tengok Ambulance lah. Yes, Ambulance lah nak tengok Ambulance tu. Okay, that good suggestion. Betul. So the rest macam you guys cakap lah, tak ada apa-apa yang special about this movie lah. Production dia, it's just 200 million. Tak nampak dekat mana lah. Tak nampak dekat cerita lah. Okay, I think kita dah talk dengan penuh length, especially dalam dia casting karakter dan production dia juga. Story pun kita dah cakap sikit. So let's just give some point lah. As a new guest kita, Billy, let's go with you first.
Berapa bintang Billy?
Berapa bintang out of 5? Billy bagi 5 ni. 5.5?
5 5 je kan you punya scale.
Ya.
5 being the highest.
I nak bagi 2.5, but tapi because the 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 production is too big to fail. So I be generous sikit lah, maybe I bagi 3 lah, since it's a popcorn movie lah. If you go in without much expectation, you may enjoy the movie. So if you suka Ryan Gosling as eye candy, then okay lah, boleh lah. Anak dia amat tu. Yeah. And I think overall, to summarize my point, I think it's a no brain kind of movie lah. This layan just for the explosions and the fight scene. If you enjoy that kind of thing, it's a, I would say, over budget John Wick / Jason Bond. So watered down version juga lah. So kalau you tak high expectation, just go for it lah.
Yeah, I agree. It's a Netflix movie lah. That's one thing lah. It's a Netflix movie lah. You would expect. But Zaf cakap main kat wayang je ni. Mrs.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, what about you, Zaf? What do you think? What's your take on this?
Macam tak ada high expectation popcorn movie. Kalau kita tengok dia punya audience score pun 90% tau dekat Rotten Tomatoes. General audience really enjoy lah. 90%.
Kritik je tak suka.
Kritik tak suka. Tapi macam aku, even though aku tak kisah tengok popcorn movie, tapi aku punya popcorn movie pun ada standard jugalah macam ni. Aku enjoy lah this one. This one is too much lah. Everything is too much lah ni.
Okay.
So aku bagi 1.5 star je bintang je ni. Aku rasa Ana di Amas tak dapat membantu jugalah.
Yes, betul.
Nak kata dia eye candy pun, it's not really sexy pun dalam ni kan. Dia macam
comok-comok. Dia punya screen time pun tak begitu banyak kan. Okay, nice. 1.5. I would go with Zaf as well. I pun bagi 1.5 juga. I rasa kalau ada anything yang betul-betul yang I boleh bagi kredit pun, dia dah mungkin Bob kot.
Billy Bob. Oh, come on.
Billy Bob. Okay lah.
Karakter dia tu patut dah mati dah last tu.
Dah mati lah tu.
Kan? Lepas dia tukar handler, jadi dia tukar handler, patutnya karakter Bob tu just buat mati, dia tinggalkan seorang anak yang Ryan Gosling kena jaga. Okay, that
jaga kan.
Makes sense kan.
Okay. I pula rasa macam cakap lah, I bagi 1.5 tu just because I think dia I think it's still a popcorn movie lah, macam Billy cakap, say popcorn movie. Kalau tidak I pun bagi lower lah, ni pasal dia popcorn movie boleh tengok. Tapi I rasa one of the most yang I tak suka cerita ni lah, karakter Chris lah. Karakter Chris was really bad for me. I cannot comprehend the character lah. Dia try to make something different. I know, I understand. Yeah. Tapi dia tak deliver in every aspect lah. I was very disappointed with that lah. I had some expectation lah dekat ni, because jarang dia, I don't see a lot of villain punya role yang dia ambil tau. Itu which is this is good lah kan. Of course bila kau tengok cerita apa, Civil War kan. Dia technically dia villain sikit lah dalam cerita kan, because they go against Iron Man kan. Tapi itu dia ada villain based on principle lah kan. That was okay kan. Tapi cuma ni I think dia make fun of that character lah kan.
Dalam ni kalau you guys tengok Knives Out tak?
Tengok Knives Out tengok
kan. Kan dia dalam tu pun bukan watak karakter baik pun kan.
Bukan dia jahat.
So dia macam watak dia dalam Knives Out, tapi
mystery.
dia naikkan level tu sampai 11 lah. Jadi lagi gila daripada dari Knives Out punya karakter tu.
Tak, dia gila tu kalau dalam karakter dia ni bukan gila yang macam, dia macam gila macam bukan gila dia psycho tau. Dia lebih macam tak betul lah, gila tak betul. Faham maksud aku? Macam faham, kalau psycho tu macam you mental lah, you nak kill something, you do whatever it takes kan. Tapi this one dia macam lebih pada macam kuku sikit lah, mental. Macam tak betul sikit lah. But yeah, alright, 1.5 for me sebelah. Okay, I guess that's it for this movie. I know macam Zaf cakap lah, banyak viewers score suka cerita ni. Boleh try. Mungkin you guys ada some comment, you guys ada some view yang kita tak discusskan tadi. And mungkin you rasa macam kita salah, memang betul karakter Ryan Gosling sepatutnya macam ni sebab dia handsome, sebab dia eye candy kan, kena macam ni kan. So tak apa, just comment, kita tengok. And then of course kita orang always open arm nak accept you punya feedback semua. Thank you for watching. Thank you Zaf, thank you Willy. As usual, hopefully we can see you guys next round as well. Yep. Dan seperti biasa juga lah, please subscribe, share and like, and kalau anything please comment. Alright, thank you very much. Me Reese checking out. Bye bye. Aperture Podcast. Ciao.
Ciao.